Hello everybody. In today's video I'm gonna explain how to install VMware or create a virtual machine in your computer, and after that on this virtual machine you can install Windows Server 2019 and then install Windows 7 or Windows 10 as a client, so we can create a virtual environment in your computer. So the first thing you should do is install the VMware. Just go to the browser or go to the Google and just type here VMware. Here you can see download VMware Workstation Pro for free. So as I said before, now here you can see Workstation Pro for Linux or for Windows. If you have Linux, you can install from here or download from here, or if you have Windows. In my situation it is Windows, so I can just download from here. Very easy, like any other program. Now I'm using Eagle for download, so I just OK. So I just waiting to download Workstation. It will take a time. It is 500 megabyte or more than 542 megabyte. So just take a time. So after download complete, you can see here VMware Workstation. You can just do the here it is ask me, the installer asked me to restart the computer. After that, just after normal installation, I install the VMware here virtual machine. Now I want to install or download, the first thing I want to download the Windows Server 2019. If I want to install Windows Server 2019 in the virtual machine, I should download it as a ISO file. You can see now the first thing I want to open the VMware here Workstation. You can see here I can create a new virtual machine. Like I said before, when I say create a new virtual machine, like I create a new computer, a new virtual computer. So here, new virtual machine. Here, typical, new. Here, install. I want to install the system. I want to install in the computer. I want to install operating system, which is now in our situation here. It is Windows Server 2019. So here, installer disk image ISO. I have DVD, so you can just insert the DVD, insert your DVD in your computer, and you can install from the DVD. If not, just install from ISO file. So now I need to use the ISO file, or I need to download the ISO file from the internet. So go to the browser, and here in the Google, just type Windows Server 2019 download, ISO download. Now you can see try Windows Server 2019 on Windows in the Microsoft. Go to the website for Microsoft.com. You can see here I am in the website for Microsoft, and you can see Windows Server 2019. From here you can choose the type. Here I want ISO. Just select ISO and continue. Here you can just write some information, for example the first name, and then last name, company name, for example anything, OS, company size, maybe I can say 50, anything, job title, anything. Here work email, you can add email if you for Jan University or any email. Country, yes, I would like to inform, or anything, just, and then continue. Now you can see, please select your language. Of course here you want English, and then download. Now just OK. Using Eagle, you can see it is 4.9 gigabyte. That means about 5 gigabyte. Now before I install it, I want also to download Windows 7 or Windows 10 or Windows 8, anything as a client. So also same thing, Windows, for example 7 ISO download. Just type here free, because we want a free version. So here Windows 7 Ultimate. But just pay attention, when you install the Windows 7 or Windows 8 or Windows 10, should be Ultimate or Professional, not like a home version, because the home version there is a lot of feature not exist in the home version. So you cannot, for example, join with the Windows Server. So just here, for example, Ultimate or Professional. Now I want where it is, ISO file, Windows 7, Ultimate. Here, Windows 7, I think this here, yes, here. For example, this, you can download it from anywhere, no problem with that. You can try anywhere and try to download it. I don't remember from where I downloaded because I already downloaded it, but now it is downloading from here. Also, you can use another where. Now here you can see ISO 3 gigabyte. In my computer it already exists, so I just go here and you can see now here I have Windows 7, this ISO like this icon. Also, the first thing I will install the Windows 7 in the virtual machine, and then I will install the Windows Server, same thing. So now I want to install Windows 7. The first thing, the Windows 7 is as I said before, from virtual machine. I open it and then create a new virtual machine. Next, and here I have the file ISO file. So here just browse my ISO file where it is. Here you can see I have Windows 7. Double click on it. Now it is here like a DVD inside DVD or inside the ISO here. Next, here product key, I don't have anything, so just next. Here, yes. Then when I want to install it, you can add anywhere. For example, I want to install it here. For example, add G and OK. Next. Here maximum disk, for example 60 gigabyte. I said before, when I create a new virtual computer, it will share a part of the resource of host. I mean the RAM and CPU and disk. Here you can add anything. You can 60 gigabyte or 100 gigabyte as you want, and then next and finish. Now we'll begin install the Windows 7. Also take a time. We want to waiting for that. Now you can see, like, you format a computer. Begin from here, choose the Windows version, and then next. And also you should be waiting for that just to install the Windows 7. So now I complete. You can see now I have Windows 7 in the virtual machine. Now download is complete, but now just open it, open folder. You can see Windows Server here now, ISO file. So now from I want to create a new one here. As I said before, I will create a new computer, new virtual computer, and I want to install the Windows Server from the ISO. So from here, just to browse, go to the E and Jihan University and computer skills, and I have the ISO file here for Windows Server. Now next, here I want to change the Windows. I have Windows or Linux or what, Windows, and from here I can add Windows Server. I want to see, yes, Windows Server. I have 2016 because there is no 2019 here, so it is no problem. You can just add this. And next, when I want to install it, just to browse, and I want to install it also in VG like Windows 7, the same drive. So here I want to go in the G and OK. Next, here tell me here there is another virtual machine. I can add it here, no problem, or I can change the folder. For example, I add server. I create a new folder here, server, because there is two virtual machines in the same folder. Add a new folder, separated every virtual machine in the separated folder. So just next, here you can add any space for disk, and then next and finish. Now also you can see I have Windows Server. Now I want to power the machine. I want to open the computer and then install Windows Server in the computer. So here press anything to boot from the drive, because from the ISO file, like when you format the computer, same thing. Here I want to can't change the language or anything, just next, and then install now. Setup is starting. Now I can choose from here Windows Server 2019. You can see standard evolution, but here you can see I have data center evolution. Here you can see desktop experience, and here desktop experience. That means we have operating system with GUI, graphical user interface, like Windows. But here, for example, it is just like a Linux, just command line, just a shell. So now here you should choose the version contain the desktop experience, this or this, no problem. I think this data center, it is better. And then next, then I accept application. You can, for example, this, you can add a new, drive, not just see like this here, or just leave it like this. And next, and now like Windows 7, just waiting to install the Windows Server. We just still waiting. After that you can just restart. Now here it is very important, because when we implement the Windows Server, when we need to do something like join the client with the server, you need to add the username for administrator and IP and the password, right? So here you can see by default the username is administrator, and here you can add the password. Here you can see here, type a password for the built-in administrator. It is built-in administrator, you don't need to write it again or to create a new one that you can use to sign in to this computer. So here you should create a complicated password. For example, in our situation we add CSD Jihan 2020, right? So here CSD capital. For example, you can add anything, but try to make it complicated. So here CSD Jihan 2020, for example, you can see like this, CSD capital Jihan 2020, or you can add anything. And now finish. Now it's the time. Here you can see now, when you see like this, just to press in the keyboard Control and Alt plus Delete. Here you can see Control Alt Delete. That means it is implemented to the computer, to the physical computer, to the hosting computer. But here it is an virtual machine, so Control Alt plus Insert. Insert is a button beside the delete in the keyboard. So just still press in the same time, press Control Alt and Insert. The first thing we should click here to focus on the virtual machine, and then press Control Alt and Insert. And here you can see administrator, just add the password CSD Jihan 2020 or whatever the password that you insert before, and log in. You can see here I have Windows 7 and I have Windows Server, and you can complete with the other videos. Here if you want to now, for example, I close it and you want to open it again, just from File, then Open, and then I installed where? I installed here in the G, for example. In your computer maybe you install in the another where, but here I installed here G and Server, and you can see, just double click, you can run it. Now we have two computers. We have one Windows 7 installed with Windows 7 and the second one Windows Server. So I hope you understand that, and thank you very much.